Our friend Martin. You can't go. Miles, we all have a destiny in life. This is mine. Seeing you with your friends before, how you all got along so well, that's a wonderful thing. Yeah, but there's something I didn't tell you. If you go back in, no, please don't tell me anymore. Am I right? Right. Thank you for being my friend, Miles. I hope I get to remember you. No! Martin, wait! Please, Martin! Later, Mom. I'm history. Hold it, Miles. Lunch. And remember, I'm working late tonight. Again? Man, you're a total slave for that business of yours. Nobody's a slave to their own dream, Miles. And hopefully my hard work today will pave the way for your dream tomorrow. Yeah, whatever. And speaking of hard work, you make sure you hit those books instead of hitting that baseball when you get home from school today. Understood? But Ma, if I don't practice, how am I gonna grow up to hammer like Hank Aaron? If Hank Aaron were here, he'd hammer into your head that any chance that a decent job comes from improving your grades. Bottom line, no good grades, no baseball. But Ma, no buts. Mmm. Yo, Mr. Hammer, permission slip for the field trip. Oh, right, that dumb old museum. Thanks, Ma. Cool. Clear for takeoff. Hmm. Oh, man. Ugh. Rah. Ah! Where you going, micro dude? Work with me, Kyle. School books, school bus stop. Should we be talking school? That's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be a no-brainer. Any questions? Try looking in the mirror. Hey! Give it up, chump. The cavalry ain't coming. Yes! No! Wow, man, Willis! See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya! Oh, oh no! Hey! My old man's gonna kill me! That's the third shirt I've lost this week! Come on! Come on! Ugh, can you believe this? Hey, Clueless! Let's move it! Don't make me get out of this truck! You tell him, Dad. And as for you, I've got better things to do than to drive you to school every stinking day. But Dad, But nothing. The only but you need to worry about is yours if you keep giving me grief. And try keeping your shirt on, will you? I ain't made of money. I don't know where you get this lousy attitude from. Full count, bases loaded, 2 out. This battle walks, Atlanta loses the series. Here's a 3-2 slider. Wide, real wide. What's up, Miss Clark? Why did everyone get here so early? You're late, Kyle. Missed my bus, Miss Clark. It sure didn't miss you. Sir's up, Mrs. C. Randy, excuse me while I slam the lip. Ah! Ooh! I'll slam my lip. That's my man. Always on the cutting edge. Hello, people are trying to learn here. Okay, class, settle down. I'm going to announce the groups for the Martin Luther King Jr. project. Ooh, Miss Clark, can I work with? No, Maria, I've already picked the groups. Miles, you'll work with Maria. All right, love at last. In your dreams. Randy, you work with them too. I'm doomed. Excellent. Hey, boss, we're joining the academic dream team. And Kyle, Mrs. Clark, I thought you liked us. Great. Madame Curie meets the Three Stooges. Miles, wait a second. I want you to take a good look at this. You've gotten very complacent lately. What's going on? Baseball season, Mrs. C. I've been getting myself in shape. I suggest you get your grades in shape. Come on, Mrs. Clark. Get real. When you're living in color, sports and entertainment are the only bets to making the big time. Well, I'll tell that to General Colin Powell. He's different. I'm talking the rest of the wannabes. I'm not going to be no wannabe. I know you're smarter than that, Miles. There are other ways to make your mark on the world. I'll take my chances my way. Well, chance this, Miles. I'm recommending to Mr. Harris that you repeat a grade. What if you don't turn your grades around? Starting with the Martin Luther King Jr. project. Martin Luther King? What's there to know? He's famous for doing a bunch of stuff for African Americans back in the day, and now we get his birthday off, right? Miles, Dr. King opened up a whole new world for the entire country, and he didn't even care what color they were. Keep your eyes and ears open on the field trip today. You might learn something. Oh, and by the way, that's how you throw a slider. Wow. Ah! Man, I wonder if this is how they train. I wonder if this is how they train crash test dummies. Class, this is Mrs. Peck, the museum curator. No autographs, photo shoots, nothing today. My good side's a little off. Stunning, aren't I? Anyway, this museum was the home of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. when he was no bigger than you guys. As you'll see, this place is very unique. Magically. You mean like hocus pocus? Pull a rabbit out of a hat magical? No, nothing like that. Now come on, step lively. You kids are lucky. On the walls this week, we are featuring a traveling photo expedition on Dr. King's life. Try not to sneeze on the glass because you know who will have to clean it up later. This is my favorite room in the house. This is Martin's bedroom. Take a look. Why is it roped off? To keep your grubby little hands off. What do you think? The things inside are probably priceless. It's much more than that. Priceless is not the word. Now come on, follow me. I've got to show you the rest of the house. Hey, what are you doing? Mrs. Peck said the house is magic, right? Miles, she's just messing with us. Adults say stuff like that all the time. I want to check it out firsthand. We're going to get in trouble. You're my best bud, right? So you down for this or what? Besides, who's gonna know? Just the three of us. What? No sense of direction? Or you just lost your way to the bathroom? Hi, Mrs. Peck. We're busted. Yeah. Now, I don't usually do this, but I'll let you poke around here for a few minutes. Get the feel of the place. Now, come on. I don't want to stand around here until my retirement kicks in. Are you going in or not? Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Peck. You know, I don't know what it is, but every time I step into this room, something possesses me to wind this old watch. There. You boys have a nice trip now. Bye. Have a nice trip. What's she talking about? Nothing, man. Like you said before, she's just playing. Check it out. Martin's glove. Man, we're talking classic. Uh, Randy? Whoa, freaky. Get it off, man. Uh, Whoa, what a rush. Forget about the rush. Where are we? Heads up. I got it. I got it. Look out. Attaway, Martin. Nice catch. Where are we? How did we get here? Sorry, fellas. I must have hit you harder than I thought. Hey, that's the guy in the picture. It can't be. Can it? It is. It's your Martin. Martin Luther King Jr. Randy. And I'm my Miles. My Miles, huh? That's like the name you pick up at a pool hall. Boy, that's a nice jersey. You a baseball fan? You know it. This is Hank Aaron's number. In my book, he was the greatest slugger of all time. He hit more home runs than Babe Ruth. 755. All right. I bet you're going to tell me he's colored too. Come on, Martin. Let's play. Coming, fellas. Whoa, Randy. This is major magic time. We're actually in the past. Yeah, but how are we going to get back? You guys want to play? More magic, I hope. Randy, serves up. No problemo. Got it. Hey, Martin. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Sam, Skip, get your things this minute. I told you, you are not ever to play with those colors. But, Mama, Martin's the best ball player in the neighborhood. If your daddy catches you, he'll tan your hides and give me all kinds of heck to boot. Your husband would get burnt over this? Man, tell him to get a life. Mind your tongue, you little uppity colored brat. I want you people to stay away from my boys, you hear? Oh, ow, ow, Ma! Say what? You people? Miles and I are best friends. We hang out all the time. Well, it ain't natural, I tell you. I suggest you leave them Negroes alone. The only hanging you'll be dealing with them is from a tree. Man, she hates us and she doesn't even know us. What's to know, Miles? Our skin is darker than hers. She thinks we're different. And that's what she hates. If she hates me, I'll hate her back. Own it. What'll that solve? My daddy says hate is rooted in fear, and the only cure for fear and hate is love. We should love someone who hates us? Why? Somebody's got to start the change. Man, things are sure different where we come from. Where's that? The future, dude. The future? Now there's a laugh. Boy, you've been reading too many comics. Now that's my pops. I gotta go. Hey, Martin, you forgot your... Excellent. Sure beats buying a ticket. Hey, isn't that Martin? He got older. Come on. Hey, Martin, remember us? Randy and my Miles. I I'm sorry, Nice jersey. Yeah, remember? Hank Aaron, Dirtfield, playing ball with the Dale brothers? The Dale brothers? They moved away over 3 years ago. 3 years? Man, this is beyond awesome. Peep this. We're kicking it in this museum and we got completely zapped through time. You gotta excuse Randy. He doesn't get out much. So, what you been up to? I spent this summer in Connecticut, picking tobacco to earn money for college. You don't look old enough for college. Well, I'm only 15, but I graduated early. How'd you do that? Well, I bet my older sister Christine that if I study hard, I go to college with her. Now I'm heading back to Atlanta before school starts. I can't wait to rub it in. Ooh, she gonna be hotter than a full-on fire. Have your tickets ready. Tickets, please. Tickets, have them ready. If you close that curtain, it'll be hot in here. Sorry, son. We about to cross the Mason-Dixie line. Young man, you best move to the other part of the dining car. How come? Because this section for colors. But I won't ride with my friends. Suit yourself then. Circus folks. Don't even change out them the costumes to ride the train. Blacks and whites can't eat together. That's nuts. Negroes and whites don't associate in the South. I can see nothing more urgent than for America to work passionately and unrelentingly, getting rid of the disease of racism. Like we said, it's not like that where we're from. So exactly where is that? Um, Out of town. Way out of town. Mmm, something sure smells good. I sure could use some food right about now. I'm starving. Say, why don't you boys come over to supper at my house when we hit Atlanta? My mama's home cooking is hot, tasty, and unsegregated. Martin, you got yourself a deal. I bet you fellas like chicken and yams. Everything smells great, Mrs. King. Yeah, thanks for having us over. I'm afraid I've never met you two young gentlemen before. We're from out of town, Reverend King. Yeah, way out of town. They do appear a bit way out at that. Our parents were detained out of town. So Martin said he looked after us. Who'd want you to babysit? You're nothing but a baby yourself. I'm just practicing for when I have to babysit you at college. You think you're funny, don't you? So, what are your friends going to do while we make our rounds later? They can wait in my room. Rounds? What's that? Shut-in rounds. My daddy's a minister and he visits sick and elderly people who can't leave their homes. A man has no greater purpose in life than to serve his fellow man. I've tried to instill that message into all my children. It may help you too someday, whether you're back, way out, wherever. Yes, sir, Reverend King. You boys can stay here while I finish doing rounds with Daddy. Help yourself to any of my things. My house is your house. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, thanks, man. Man, don't you think that it's really cool that he's always doing good things for other people? Look, Miles, here's all Martin's stuff from his room at the museum. Look, here's his glove. Yeah, and this weird watch. Hey, check this out. Oh boy, uh-oh. Here we go again. Where are we now? Look at this. Now I wish I knew my history. We will do it in an orderly fashion. This is a non-violent protest. We are depending on moral and spiritual force. says, using the methods of spiritual resistance. It's 1956, and we're in Montgomery, Alabama. Come on, let's scoop the 411. Hey, Randy, look. Isn't that Martin? Radical. 10 minutes ago, he was 15. Martin, hey, Martin. Good, good. I'm glad you've come. No, no, Martin, it's us. The kids from the Sandlot and the train and... Nice guy, but he's got to work on his memory. Guess it's time to fess up. I'm not sure how, but we're sort of time traveling through your life. Time traveling through my life? Is that one of those new television shows or something? No. Hey, wait. Miles, did you say 1956? Yeah. That means Hank Aaron was an all-star from Milwaukee last year. That's right. It sure feels good to see him and Jackie Robinson getting some respect. What's going on here, Martin? Boycott meeting. A Negro woman named Rosa Parks was tired and refused to give up her seat on the back of the bus to a white person. They threw her in jail because there's a city ordinance that says that a Negro has to give up his or her seat if a white person wants it. That's the law, but it was Rosa's seat first. But until that law is changed, no man, woman, or child of color is going to ride the bus in Montgomery. It's called a boycott. Reverend King! Reverend King! Reverend? Martin's already become a minister. Turner? What's happened? Your house! Somebody bombed your house! My family! I want young men and young women who are not alive today but who will come into this world with new privileges and new opportunities. I want them to know and see that these new rules and privileges did not come without somebody suffering and sacrificing for them. Coretta? Coretta! Martin, we're all right. Are you sure? Just a little shaken up, Martin, but we're all right. Thank God. You and Yolanda are my life. Come here. Oh, I love you. Coretta, every time you leave the house, I never know if I'll see you again. I'm right here. I'll stay if that's what you want me to do. I'll cancel my meetings, the rally. No, Martin, I can't ask you to do that. I won't. Your work is too important to the future of all those people out there. They need you. Look, look, brothers. See what they tried to do to Reverend King? Burn his house down, kill his family. They want to take his life. And for what? For trying to see that justice is done for Negroes. Well, if they want violence, we can give them violence with guns and knives, bricks and bottles. We'll match these angry crackers blow for blow. No, no, please, Turner. Brothers and sisters, no. Anger is not the way. Mahatma Gandhi drove the British out of India by standing his ground peacefully. Don't you see? By doing right in the name of humanity, things will change. We don't need bricks or bottles. We don't need Molotov cocktails. We must meet hate with love. To make change, we must meet violence with non-violence. Christ taught love, not hate for his enemies. It'll take time, brothers and sisters, but things will change. Do you have any idea who would do this? Will you continue to encourage the boycott? Freedom, 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 freedom. What do we want? Freedom? When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Freedom. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Freedom. They ain't gonna pull this in Birmingham. Now, freedom, freedom. You have 2 minutes to disperse. Go home or go to your church. This march will not. Freedom! If we allow it to work itself out, it will never be worked out. We must stand up and we must fight for ourselves. Everyone get to the center of an prison to stop now. We will be in segregation and another in segregation for another 100 years. For our children's and our children's children will come all. What are they doing? Those are kids. 7 years later, Miles, where's Dr. King's change? Not in Birmingham. Please tell me that was a dream. That was no dream, Bubba. Where have you cretins been? Come on, the bus is leaving. I'm doomed. Whoa. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. Tomorrow after school, we're gonna take another little trip to visit our pal Martin. I gotta know what happens. Are you in or what? Yes! Kyle, what on earth? Don't ask. I think I'm gonna lose my lunch and I haven't even eaten it yet. Thanks for the loan, chump. Alright, settle down. I hope you all enjoyed the trip to the museum yesterday. Can anyone tell me about Martin Luther King and Birmingham in 1963? Birmingham's in Alabama. Duh! Man, before Martin, we couldn't even set most lunch counters or use most water fountains or even use public restrooms because of the color of our skin. Very good, Miles and Randy. That was in my notes. Let's watch the video. I will not rest until we are able to make this kind of witness in the city so that the power structure downtown can... Wait, I know this. Those are called sit-ins. Yeah, and Martin was so cool. He got everybody to go against his dumb law that said blacks and whites couldn't even eat together in public. Can you stand it? And he told all the protesting people not to budge until they got food. Yeah, and then the police came and arrested all of them. Oh, I saw him. You saw him? That's Bull Connor, Birmingham's police commissioner. He hated everything Martin was doing. Most definitely, because Martin was trying to bring blacks and whites together. You got to keep the blacks and whites separated. Let the law enforcement agencies, that's what you got to hide for. And the government of the state of Alabama hacked him. So Bull threw Martin in jail. Then Bull wouldn't even let anybody even talk to Martin. His family didn't hear from him for days. And Martin's wife, Coretta, got real scared and called the White House. Yeah. And the president, John Kennedy, busted Bull Connor big time and made him give Martin his legal rights and therefore his freedom. Right. That's how they got Martin out of jail. Is stop this movement, and the only way to deal with it is to give these people what we owe them and what their God-given rights and their constitutional rights demand. Aw, man, that's what Martin told everybody, even all the school kids like you and me, to do a protest. But Bull Connor didn't care if they were kids. He set dogs and water hoses on them anyway. But the news people put it on TV, and everybody in the whole country saw what horrible stuff was happening in Birmingham. Our capacity to endure suffering, with our capacity to endure suffering, we must meet your spiritual force with soul force. We will not hate you, and yet we cannot abide and obey you by your evil laws. Do to us what you will. Burn our children and we will still love you. That's when the whole country realized the laws were wrong and had to change. It took a while, but Martin was so cool that he and President Kennedy united in a common cause. Equality for all Americans. That was excellent, boys. Who do they think they are? Me? Wait a minute. Isn't that... Whoa, Miles! You got a clone. And that looks like Randy next to him. Granted, he shares my suave good looks, but that is definitely not me. Great flick. Miles, Randy, that was you on the screen. Get real. We're talking physically impossible, Einstein. Later. Yeah, see ya. I don't get it. How'd they know all that stuff? I'm the one who skipped 2 grades. I think those two are up to something. And I'm gonna find out what. Are you with me? You kidding? Like I need an excuse to pound those old chumps. Let's do it. Accelerate to Mach 1, Randy. I gotta see what happens with Martin. Full throttle, dude. Uh-oh. Oh no! Look out! We're gonna die! Man, even time travel is safer than this. Mrs. Peck, remember us? You look familiar. Let's see. No, that was not you. No, he was not. Nah, wasn't. No, you very vague in my memory. No, I don't remember you. Come on, Mrs. Peck. It's Miles and Randy from yesterday. Do I remember? Of course I remember you. You're the guys that couldn't find a way to the bathroom. Can we go back inside? Your museum is the coolest, and we got to get in there. We want to see Martin again. And what Randy means is the field trip really helped us learn a lot about Martin. I mean Dr. King. Oh, really? Yeah, so we need to do more research for our project. Can we go back inside for just a little while? Please? Well, who am I to interfere with learning? Listen, be careful in there. When you mess with the fabric of history, sometimes you can bust the seam. What do you mean by... Never mind, Randy. Thank you, Mrs. Peck. Great. Now I've got to get them the group rate. Come on. We can climb in through the window. Oh, great. Breaking and entering. I'll never make Yale with a criminal record. You know, there is a door. Hey, they're up in Martin's bedroom. Tell him I said to wind up that old watch for me. I don't get it, Randy. Yesterday, when we touched the glove, it made us travel. Aha! Hi guys. What are you two up to? Come on, spill. What's spill, Maria? I love baseball. Mrs. Beck told me that I can come in here and check out this old mitt again. It's a classic. Yeah, right. And I invented Swiss cheese. Oh, cool, Maria. Could you give me a few free pounds or stop? Talk to the hand, Kyle. Forget it. Man, that's a lot of people. I wonder what the big occasion was. That must be the March on Washington. Yeah, we haven't been there yet. You what? Ow! Nothing, Maria. Hey, this must be the watch Mrs. Peck wanted you to wind. I wonder what's with her in that old watch. That's it. Time. The watch. Check it out, Randy. Que pasa, guys? It was the watch that made us time travel all along. Time travel? You guys are beyond loco. Following you dorks was a major waste of time. I guess that's what happens when you read science fiction comics on the toilet all the time. Huh? Help! Save me! Guys! Uh. Miles, what's happening? Oh, no biggie. It's time travel time. Hang on. Ooh. Where are we? The March on Washington. The March on Washington? That can't be. It was in 1964. 63, but who's counting? I had it with both of you. Yeah, well, I had enough of you too. Now you're talking. Boys, I'm disappointed. Since you came all this way to march with us, I would think you would take our message of nonviolence to heart. Yeah, right. Maria, Kyle, this is our friend Martin. Martin? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? The same. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the march. Reverend King, it's time to speak. Thank you, Turner. So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equally. I have a dream that one day over the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. Yeah, he's the man. Hey guys, check out that girl over there. Don't she look like Mrs. Clark? It is so trippy for you young brothers and sisters to come and support Dr. King. What is she talking about? She's glad we're here. Man, it is Mrs. Clark, but younger. Hi, I'm Joyce. That's so old. I'm changing my name to Sunshine? Sunshine! Yeah, thanks. I mean, it's like Dr. King says, we're all brothers and sisters. Dr. King's the ultimate. Yeah, he's really doing so much for black people. He's much deeper than that. He on this planet for all of us. He's about what's right for everybody of every color because Dr. King's about equality for humanity. Dr. King's courage is the power of one, that each of us, every man, woman, and kid, have the power to affect a change in everyone we touch. Well, I gotta go. Peace. You are the future. Here, Kyle, I bought you this. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, it better fit. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. Hey, what's with you? Nothing. What's it to you, jerk? Guys, come on. You heard Dr. King. We can all be friends. We can sit down together at the table of sisterhood. I think he said brotherhood, but sisterhood is cool too. Totally. Sure is. Yeah. Ready for liftoff? Wow, that was incredibly cool. Martin was a great man, just like Mrs. Clark said. Come on, it's getting late. We better get out of here. Randy, it's Coretta, Martin's wife, dressed in black, over here. Martin was assassinated. We can't let this happen. We gotta bring Martin to the future, and we can save him. But remember, we're not gonna tell him about what we just read. Ready? Okay, Maria, wind the watch. Hey, Martin. Mama Miles? Randy? A second ago, you just disappeared. These are our friends, Maria and Kyle. Friends? Oh, you guys certainly go looking for trouble, don't you? In our time, the future, it's okay. Your time? You guys really know how to lay on the jive. You really expect me to believe you come from the future? Yes, we do. Look, Martin Luther King Jr., middle school? You must be joshing me. Hey, deal with it, okay? You're gonna grow up to be this big, important guy. Yeah, you're gonna be the reason why people of different races can hang together. Our time's much cooler than this. And we want you to see it. Yeah, come back with us, Martin. To the future? Sorry, but that's way past my curfew. Hey, Martin, come with us. We want you to see all the good things that you did and how your dream paved the way for people like Cesar Chavez and General Colin Powell and Maya Angelou. Oh, yeah, and Thurgood Marshall, the guy from the Supreme Court, Gloria Steinem and Luis Alvarez. Who? He's a Latino citizen who won the Nobel Prize in 1968 because you were brave enough to make a difference. Well, all of this sounds too good to be true. Okay, I'll give it a go. So when do we go? I'm not sure. Hey, wait. What time do you have, Martin? Nah, this dumb old watch of mine stopped again. It never works. Try winding it quick. Next stop, the future. This is the future? Hey, this looks like where my house is supposed to be. It is. Or was. There's supposed to be a museum here. Hey, Randy, where'd you guys land? If you're thinking of ripping off this skateboard, you got another thing coming. What? Very funny, Kyle. Quit kidding around. Need some help here, buddy? Buddy? Since when are you and Kyle best buds? Randy, tell this dork to knock it off. Don't call my best friend a dork. Now split. What? Randy, just move it if you know what's good for you. Come on, Miles. We don't want any trouble. So long, fellas. Y'all have a nice evening. This is all wrong. I mean, Randy was my friend, and now. You take a bus to school? Sure, every day. In my time, whites and Negroes go to different schools, and Negroes have to walk. Well, now, what tarnation your boys think you're doing? Mr. Willis, clean your glasses. It's me, Miles. Unless you want me to get fired, I suggest you go on, you get off this bus. Go on, get. When you have to concoct an answer for a 5-year-old son who's asking, no offense, but your time feels a lot like mine. Daddy, why do white people treat colored people so mean? And you are humiliated day in and day out by nagging signs reading white and colored. Your middle name becomes boy, however old you are. And your wife and mother are never given the respected title Mrs. And you are harrowed by day and haunted by night by the fact that you are a Negro, living constantly at tiptoe stance, never quite knowing what to expect next, and are plagued by inner fears and outer resentments. And you are forever fighting a degrading and degenerating sense of nobodiness. And then you will understand. I thought your school was named after me. I thought so too. Hold up, I'm thirsty. What do you think you're doing? Can't you people read? What's with the you people again? Now go along. Get. Mr. Harris, it's me, Miles. I said out! They'll never understand me. They have thick wooden heads. That's the only thing I can see. Come on, let's go to my class. Maybe Mrs. Clark will explain what's up. Miles, the man said leave. Martin, think rebel for a minute and follow me. What's up, people? Miles is in the... Where is everybody? Mrs. Clark, can I help you boys? Say what? Run along now. You're disrupting the class. Where's Maria? Maria? Maria Ramirez. Well, I certainly don't have a Ramirez in my class. What about Randy? What's it to you? You two colored still looking for trouble? I say we take this outside, boy. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Harris, please, they're children. Miles, something's very wrong here. I told you boys to get out. Mrs. Clark, you know they are forbidden on school grounds. Why didn't you kick them out? Well, Mr. Harris, I tried. You're stupid, woman. Never send a woman to do a man's job. Mrs. Clark, you're not stupid. He can't talk to you like that. I don't want to see you two again. I'll deal with you later. Maria. See? Maria, it's me, Miles. What are you doing? ¿Qué? No comprendo, no hablo inglés. Maria, no, por favor. Don't you touch her. They're lazy enough without you taking them away from their work. How can you say that? Kyle, Randy, get these two out of my hair. Sure thing, Mr. Harris. Come on, Randy. And stay out. This is where you live? Yeah, but it sure didn't look like this when I left this morning. Wait a second. This is crazy. Where's my PC? Your what? My computer. And my boombox. My posters? Hank, it's all so strange. Miles? Ma? Where's all my stuff? Stuff? What stuff, baby? My stereo and my computer and my video games and everything. Oh, Miles, I told you 1,000 times. We have to put food on the table, and with my salary as a maid, what are you talking about? I thought you were working late at the office tonight. I'm cleaning on the day shift for a while. No, your office. The business you started. Feeding my family is my only business, son. Who's this? This is my friend Martin. I told him he could stay with us for a while. Okay? Oh, Miles, I don't know. Things are pretty tough right now. But Mom, I promised. He doesn't have anywhere else to go. Where are his parents? They're, out of town. Way out of town. All right, then, he can stay. But you're gonna have to share your food with him. Times are hard enough without another mouth to feed. Sorry, Martin. My mom's never acted like that before. Maybe she's just had a rough day. Not real, nearly as the rough one I'm having. This is all wrong. Miles, do you ever feel like you were put on this earth to do something special? Please. I have enough trouble trying to get through 6th grade. I've always had this feeling that there's something out there for me to do. I guess those things you told me today really brought it all home. Yeah, but suddenly, home isn't what it used to be. I sure hope we're doing the right thing. My daddy says, first understand the problem, then figure out the solution. Good night, Miles. Good night, Martin. I can't understand what's up, Martin. This isn't the home I left yesterday. Everything's all screwed up. This is terrible. I've ruined everything. Martin, always remember, a man has no greater purpose than to serve his fellow man. Miles, I've got to go back. Don't you see? It must be because of me. Because I left my own time, things have changed in your time. You mean all the good you did in the 50s and 60s? The marches, the boycotts? Doesn't exist anymore? Maybe the work I was supposed to do never happened because I wasn't there to do it. But how can one person's life cause so much change? What matters is that you're not afraid to make a difference. You can't go! Miles, we all have a destiny in life. This is mine. Seeing you with your friends before, how you all got along so well, that's a wonderful thing. Yeah, but there's something I didn't tell you. If you go back... No, please don't tell me anymore. Am I right? Right. Thank you for being my friend, Miles. I hope I get to remember you. No! Martin, wait! Please, Martin! Oh. Well, I don't know what will happen now. But it doesn't really matter to me now. Because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I'd like to live. A long life, longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned with that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over. And I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you. But I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Mrs. Peck, you're here. You're back. The museum's here. And all's rights with the world. Calm down. You'll never believe what happened. Oh, I think I would. Miles! Guys. Kyle, you know who I am. The biggest butthead in the sixth grade as usual. Maria, speak to me. Say something. Something. Dare. Are you happy? Yes. As a matter of fact, I am wonderful. Randy, we are still best buds, aren't we? Remember, Miles, I warned you. Fooling around with the past is a dangerous thing. You mean? You know? Of course I know. Martin did great things to change this country and people's lives. He helped people understand that it was in their power to help change ideas and laws. Without Martin and the civil rights movement, who knows what would have happened? But if Martin were only here now, we still need him so much. People still have problems getting along, but it's much better today because of Martin Luther King Jr. I believe if we keep working on it, it'll only improve. So don't be sad, Miles. Martin will always be with you if you remember what he stood for and lived by. Oh, and by the way, I'll be needing that old watch back. Your report makes me feel as if you knew Dr. King personally. Yes, I did it. Seventh grade, here I come. I'm proud of you, Miles. You obviously learned a lot. Yeah, I learned that every one of us has the power to make the world a better place. That all we need is a dream and the courage to make it happen. So where do we start? I've got an idea. You? Everyone from the Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School starts to go to the alley and start to do a diorama in honor of Dr. King to continue his civil rights work. And that is the end of my recitement to our friend Martin.